Hi guys, welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. Today is Top 5 Wednesday. I'm pretty new to doing these, so this is only my second time, but I'm really enjoying it. I will put a link in the description below for all of our Top 5 Wednesdayers so you can see everybody that does them. So, moving on to our Top 5. This week it is our Top 5 parent, guardian, or adult figures. And I really kind of found this one a little bit difficult because I don't always pay attention to the parents in books unless they're like the main character. And it was really difficult. I really had to think about it. But I think I got a pretty good list. So let's get started. Coming in at number 5 for me is Brad Woolgast from The Passage. He was not a parent. He was a guardian, kind of, over our main character, Amy, for a short while. And I loved his character for one. He was really strong, and he had a big heart. He was an all-around lovable character. And I loved that instinct that he had to take care of Amy and to protect her. He was a great character. He was so well written, and I really liked what the author did with him. Coming in at number 4 is Marisa from Triangles. Marisa, no, first of all, this was not one of my favorite books of Ellen Hopkins. I think I rated this a 3.5. But Marissa's character really rang true. I had a lot of respect for her. She wasn't a single mom, but her husband pretty much checked out of the relationship. And while he did this, she was trying to take care of a handicapped girl, and then she had a rebellious son. And her son was gay. So she was dealing with issues that surrounded that as well. And she was just really kind of a strong character and trying to take care of her kids on her own, trying to deal with love lost with her husband. And, you know, it's a lot to deal with. And she showed a lot of strength most of the time. Now, not all of us nobody's perfect. So, she did have her mistakes too. But, like I said, I gained a lot of respect for her and what she had to endure and doing all this on her own. Coming at number 3, I would have to say Tom Amira from the Rotten Ruin series. Tom was not a parent, but he pretty much became a guardian to his brother Benny. And he taught Benny everything he knew and showed him the ropes and taught him right and wrong. And they had a little bit of a problem in the beginning, the two of them. They didn't get along great, but Tom didn't give up on him. And I just loved that aspect of him. He was a great character. And, eventually Benny did begin to respect Tom and started to see that Tom wasn't all that bad. And there was a lot of things that happened in the beginning of the book as to why Benny had issues with him, but I'm not going to give any of that away in case nobody's read this series. But yeah, Tom was a hero by the time the series was over to Benny, and I loved that part of it too. Coming in at number 2, I picked Jack from The Shining. I didn't pick Jack because he was a great guy or a great father. I picked Jack because he was a great character. He was beautifully written. If anybody's ever read The Shining by Stephen King, you will understand this. His descent into insanity was amazing, the way that Stephen King wrote it. You could just watch him go one day after the next, sinking deeper and deeper into this mindset, and being completely psychotic. And I just loved how Stephen King wrote that character. He was a really, really strong character, and you should be scared of him. So, like I said, I didn't pick him because he was a great guy. I picked him because he was a great character. And coming in at number 1, everybody should pick these parents. I gotta pick Hans and Rosa Huberman from The Book Thief. Those two are the best parents anybody could probably ask for. And I know, in the beginning, Rosa kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but she really came around, and she ended up being one of my favorite characters as well. These two were perfect for each other, even though they got on each other's nerves. They knew deep down that they loved each other, and that they were going to take care of Lisa and protect her from everything. And they just all around have good hearts, especially in the 1940s Germany, with the Nazis and, and all that stuff going on. They were really strong, and they took care of Lisa and gave her what she needed, whether, love. They didn't have a lot of stuff, so, she was rich in love and care and understanding from her parents. So, yep, has to be Hans and Rosa from The Book Thief. And I don't know how anybody could pick anybody else because they were wonderful. So anyway, that is my top 5 for Top 5 Wednesday. Thanks, guys, for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.